What's going on, YouTube? So today, as you can tell from the title of the video, I will be showing you how to make a GFX profile picture. They look like this. Now, so whenever you make these, you need to have two specific plugins. Search up animation, get legacy animation, or if you already have one that you like better than any other one, you can use that one. Now, you'll also need an avatar importer. Avatar importer. And download this one. Now, whenever you have both of those, you will have to load up the character that you want and then import it R15. Now, this is probably, I know this isn't gonna save. Yeah. But whenever you import it, R15, it'll be right here. This is in Roblox Studio, by the way. Now, go to Animation Editor, select the torso, select it. All right, now, you can do any pose you want, but I like to do the wave. Now, you will be like made fun of if you just do that. People will say you're doing like, I can't even say that. But Roblox Studio is so easy to use sometimes, and yet so hard. But you can use that. All right. I'm gonna fast forward through this. All right, now whenever you finish animating it, it can be like a lot better than this. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta make sure my wave is out this way. But whenever you're done with that, finished animating, you will need to download Lightroom Blender. I will have a download link in the description for you to download. But whenever you do that, you right click, export selection, make sure it's OBJ, and save it as any file name you need. Now, whenever you're done with that, you can go view, navigation, and walk navigation. That will show you how to move. Now, whenever you're here, select File, Import OBJ, Wavefront OBJ, and then put in the one that says .obj, not .mtl. Now, whenever it's in, if you don't see it, go to View, Navigation, Walk or Fly Navigation. They're both the same, but you'll have it imported. Now you'll realize, hey, this isn't where it's supposed to be. You can align it if it's not where it's normally at. All right, View, Navigation, Walk Navigation. All right, gotta align it. All right. And if you see, you'll see this little square in your screen. You'll have to, this is where the viewpoint will be. If you want to get it like this, sideways, do that. And then if you want it glossy, if you want your character to be glossy, select the character, bring the roughness all the way down to 0. Metallic, you don't want it too high. I'd say around 200 is good. I use 190, sort of. All right, whenever you have that done, go to lighting, and you can do whatever colors you want. I prefer to match it up with like the colors of the character. So I'm going to see how this looks. I'm not 100% certain this is going to look the greatest. But whenever you finish changing the colors, go to render image, and it'll render. So every time I do this, I used to change all the colors, but having the warm and cold set to white is what makes mine look the best. Now, you will experience some lag, but not too much. All right, whenever that's done, go to image, save as, and name it to whatever you want. Okay. What am I gonna name this? I'm gonna do tut for tutorial. All right. You can close out of that now, and if you want to, close out of Blender. Alright, you need to go to Photopea, photopea.com, new project, YouTube profile. That's what I use most of the time, but for this tutorial, I'm going to go 1000 by 1000. All right, now file, open, and then open up the save that you just did from Blender, and it'll insert. Okay, right click this and go to blending options. You can have like stroke, it'll do like an outline, inner shadow, it'll do a shadow, but I use inner glow and outer glow. Now for inner glow, I will match it with the colors of the character. So the inner glow should be blue, since there's a lot of blue on this. And then for the outer glow, you can do a different color, or you could just make it white, since there's more white than any other color. And then click OK. You might not see a difference, but there is a difference for whenever you download it. Now do save, and then go back to file, and then export as PNG. You can zoom out, see the whole picture, and then save. It'll download. Okay, now go to Canva, create a design. Alright, go here, create a design. Do a logo if you want to. It's 500 by 500. Alright, now go to uploads, upload file, and then upload the one that you just now downloaded. It will take it'll take a little bit of time, and then insert it, scale it to the right size. All right, now go to Google and search up like some sort of backgrounds. I already have some downloaded and saved to my Canva account. And make it fit. Right click, layer, send backward. And then you can insert some rays, scale it to the right size, Make sure the transparency is set to 60 or 50 if you don't like to see it fully. All right, close that. Right click, layer, send backward. Now, you can add elements, can go like lightning strikes. Now, if you don't have Pro, you can log into like a school account. I don't do this for like a living, so like, and I just refresh the page. Okay, I'm gonna just flip it and make it sideways, make it bigger, make it go through him, and then you can layer these backward too. And then for mine, you can do whatever you want. Me personally, I like to add stars. Now, I would change the color to blue. At least a different shade of blue than like what your background is. And then set the transparency to 60. You can scale them however you want. Copy and paste them. Scale it. It's kind of just rinse and repeat. And then just select them. Layer. Send backward. So they're not all in the way. And then I like to add a watermark. And make sure it's transparent so that like whenever they use it, they don't necessarily see it. You can keep the normal font or you can change it. And then go to the color for that. Change it to the background. And then align it. And then you've done it. It's just a few step process. You could add more lightning if you want. Whatever floats your boat. There's other things that you could use, but I recommend Canva since it's free to use. And whenever you want to save this, share, download, and then just download as PNG. Make sure it's PNG. And then just download. Alright. You're welcome on this tutorial. Feel free to use this profile picture. But